Boardroom, Chapter 18, 3997 BC, replay. Looked like an oblong orb, but in fact it was a vibrant wall of angels guarding the capital of the universe. This capital is mobile and moved from place to place in the universe, depending on where its king, that is, Pops, was working. Fully one-third of the 30 billion angels were guarding this capital of heaven, now located in Orion's sword in the constellation of the same name. Orion was located in the Milky Way galaxy, and the capital was here because the action was here. One-third of the angels of the universe remained at their posts to keep things running smoothly. The other one-third, some 10 billion strong, were those who had refused to cross Junior's line in the sand. They were in a ring some 3,000 miles in diameter, encompassing the capital orb. The weapon of choice was the laser-tipped sword. This had been agreed on by both sides. It would supposedly keep things even. 10 billion angels against 10 billion, all with similar weapons. The inevitable battle to come would thus be mano a mano. Numbers and weapons would cancel each other out. It would come down to who wanted it most. But no one knew what would happen if Pop's team lost. The best guess is that he would go ballistic, destroy the entire universe, and start over. But they all knew, only Pops knew the answer to that question. What was also very interesting to all observers was the fact that Adam and Eve were completely in the dark about what the impending day of doom was going to be. Speculation by both angelic sides was that they would be protected. Confirmatory evidence was the fact that both Adam and Eve withstood attacks on their loyalty to Pops. But all knew there was one more chance left to sway the happy couple. Luke and his entourage had watched replay after replay of those two encounters. Encounters had been covered live on UN2, the news channel. All an angel had to do was think UN2 and his cerebral program would allow him to be standing live in the replay. He could not affect it, but could see it from any angle. One thing he could not do was use any of his other modes. Angels had anywhere from 1 to 8 modes. Of course, there were huge video screens with live feeds in many areas, allowing angels to watch in groups, which promoted one-to-one dialogue.